So Danny, been a great day at the club today in your role as EDI officer. Just tell us, what have you been putting on at the ground today?
Yeah, so we're very lucky enough to have Show Racing the Red Card come down today to do what they call a club event. So what we do is we bring in a couple of schools sort of locally or around sort of the Croydon area, and they've come in and had some anti-racism workshops. The manager, Paul Barnes, done some coaching with them, and then we done sort of a Q&A session at the end of the day. It was really successful. They really enjoyed it.
You were part of the Q&A session. You said it was a tough crowd afterwards. Some of the questions you got asked were very thoughtful, weren't they? Very insightful questions, and it shows the kids have learned a lot today.
Yeah, it was very insightful actually. I think, I used to do that job myself, and I think every time I've done it, the questions seem to get more complex, and I think it just goes to show the knowledge level of the children. And it was really tough to answer some of them. One of the best questions I think we had was around stereotypes around women playing football. So it was really great that we had Lucy on the panel, and I think that's why representation is so important, because I think had Lucy not been on that panel, we may have not got that question. So I think that was really important, and really good questions from the group.
How important is it for these children to go away and think about what they've learned today and spread the word to their friends and people that weren't here today?
It's vital, because ultimately those children are going to be the future, right? They're the future leaders, they're the future doctors, the future lawyers, the future bus drivers, train drivers, whatever it may be. It's so important that we teach them at a young age what this topic is. They're exposed to so much social media. They have phones. They have phones even younger these days, so they're exposed to so much. And I think that it's important that they take that learning, they spread it to their classmates, even their family, even parents. They can educate people older than them. They're not stupid. They do know. So it's really important following on from this.
And following the blueprint from today, it'd be great to have more events, wouldn't it, down the club involving Show Racing and the Red Card?
Yeah, absolutely. So I think you saw last season that Show Racing and the Red Card came down to do sort of an event on one of the match days that we had for the first team, for the men's team. And we wore the shirts as a squad. They were able to have some merchandise come down, and all the staff sort of wore the hoodies and the t-shirts. And it's really important that we make this the norm. So bring in schools down a couple of times a year, doing the anti-racism education, and hopefully we can have some more events moving forward.